For this lab, we're going to be using the Logger Pro again, and we're going to be looking at the position and the velocity graphs. I know you can't see all the data, but the main thing you need to see is the trends. So we've got time is across the bottom on both graphs, and in the top one, we've got the position. So this is going to be the distance away it is, and then on the bottom, we have the velocity, how fast it's going versus how long. Okay, so we're going to look to see how those graphs look when we run both of them. So let's go ahead and we'll collect data. What you're going to be doing for the assignment is I'm going to give you videos of the car moving, and you're going to match them to the graphs without, you won't see them both together. You're going to see them separately, and you're going to have to decide which graphs go with which motion, and we'll see how well you do. So here we go. Let's collect some data. Okay, so the only thing that our graph did was, well, our car only drove forward, and it probably went about 1.5 meters. We can tell that by the graph. Our car went a total of about 1.5 meters. Now, if we look at how it started, we started out not moving at all, which means our velocity should also be 0. As soon as it started moving, you notice that our velocity jumped up, and then it stayed pretty consistent. It went up maybe a little bit, increased in speed, but notice that our markers over here are only from 0 to 0.5 to 1. So we did increase in speed, and this is kind of a choppy graph. It shouldn't be quite this choppy. It should be more of a straight line here because we've got a nice straight slope here, but it's relatively straight. If I zoom out on this, it wouldn't look quite so choppy. So that's one downfall of these graphs, is that sometimes they can look choppy if you're too far in. If I zoom it out, now it looks a lot straighter to go with our nice curve going upwards. Then notice that once the car stopped and stayed at 1.5 meters away, that our speed decreased here, which is where we noticed our position didn't move quite as much. And then we've got our flat line here saying that we're not moving, and our velocity dropped to 0. This one, I'm not going to have the car move at all, and you'll be able to see what that does to the graphs. So notice our position stays the same, and our velocity is nothing. There is no speed to the car, so it's going to be at 0 the entire time.